and in today's tutorial, it's going to be a continuation of the course GST, GST201, Nigerian culture, people and culture. And in our last class, the last thing we treated, we were talking about the system of the Igbos, and we were made to understand that they operate on a acephalous system, whereby they don't have a central government, and unfortunately network does destabilize the whole thing. So before we go into the origin of the people of ITSEKIRI, I'm just going to go through where we stopped in the last class very quickly, and we can go straight into the business of the day. So with this being said, let's hop straight into it. All right. So I have GST201. I think I need to adjust my camera a bit. Yep. I think that's better. Okay. All right. I think it's better this way. Now, talking about the Igbos, just like where we stopped in the other class, in our last class. Now we said they operate an acephalous system. Igbos. Okay. They operate what? Acephalous. Acephalous system. And we said this system is this, unlike the Yorubas that has a centralized kind of system, but we have the Alafin, which is the Oba, and his assistants. But in this scenario, it's a different case entirely. So we have Amalahoha. Now this Amalahoha is said to be the General Assembly. All right, there's a General Assembly where people, the youths, and the elders gather to discuss some serious issues affecting the community, like a town hall meeting. It's called Amala Hoha. Now, this Amala Hoha is referred to as a general assembly in the traditional Igbo society. Like a general, it's a general assembly. It's not like, it's a general assembly, in the Igbo society where male adults, male adult members meet in this assembly to perform what? Legislative functions. All right, male adults to perform legislative all right, to perform legislative function. Okay, they meet to perform legislative function. Now, the Amalahoha's meeting also is held in the open village square. Open, to tell you how acephalous this system is, open village square. So this is what it's like, in the Igbo society. Now, with that being said, I believe with this we can understand very well that unlike in the Yorubas society where we have the Ogbonis, we have the Oyomesis, that assist and checkmate the decisions of the Alafin. It is the monarch. All right, here it's different. Here it's an acephalous system, and we have what is called Amalahoha, where it's referred to as a General Assembly meeting of adults, male adults, to perform what function? Legislative function in an open village square. So I believe with that, it's a self-explanatory enough, and I believe we're able to understand what it was like in the Igbo community then, society then. Now let's proceed. So we have the origin of the ITSEKIRI people. The ITSEKIRI, the ITSEKIRI people. Now, about the ITSEKIRI people, what is their origin? What is their foundation? What is their source? Now, we have someone called Iginua. All right, Iginua is known as the man through whom the kingdom of ITSEKIRI is said to have been established. All right, the name Iginua. Iginua. This is one name that years to come, the people of ITSEKIRI's name will keep reincarnating in their mind. All right. Now let's continue. Now Iginua here is said to be the man through whom the kingdom ITSEKIRI is said to have been established. All right. Now he happens to be the son and heir apparent to Oba Olua. Oba Olua. All right. He happens to be the son and heir apparent to Oba Olua of Benin in 1473. Of Benin in 1473. Here is Iginua. You know, that is the man behind the name ITSEKIRI, or that is the man behind the existence of the ITSEKIRI people. Now, he happens to be the son and heir apparent of Oba Olua of Benin in 1473. Now, Iginua made a mistake, he made a devastating error. And what error was it he made? Now, he advised his father about a matter, and unfortunately, the advice turned out disastrous. And with this, he became very unpopular and became a fugitive in his own land, to the extent that his people vowed never to let him succeed his father, just as a result of just one mistake and terrible advice he gave to his father. So on this premise, his father, Oba Olua, noticed the seriousness of anger filled has occupied the heart of his people, and his life is at risk. Now, he decided to arrange a kingdom outside Benin for him. It was certain that the people of Benin in the 1473 would not allow Iginua succeed his father, and even at that, I say that is not enough. If his life is at great risk, so the love of the father will not let his son just go down the drain. He decided to arrange a community, a kingdom. He decided to arrange a kingdom outside Benin Kingdom for him. All right. Okay. A disastrous advice, all right, that made him lose the throne. It made him lose the opportunity or the chances of ever succeeding his father. So as a result of this disastrous advice, his father had to make an arrangement for him outside the Benin outside Benin, all right. outside the Benin kingdom, outside, arrange a kingdom outside Benin for him. Now, Iginua was then sent with some chiefs. All right, he was then sent with some chief. Okay, we have Miss Urim. It's great to have you on the stream. If you are here to smash the like button, do well to smash the like button, and do well to introduce yourself. If you're on this stream, do well to introduce yourself. Let us know you, maybe like an I or something, so I can acknowledge your presence, and also do well to smash the like button. Okay, now just like as I was saying, as a result of the disastrous advice Iginua gave to his father, the people of Benin vowed not to ever see him succeed his father, Oba Olua, in the 1473s. Now, so his father then had to take the decision of making an arrangement for him arrangement of a kingdom outside Benin for him. So in achieving this, he has to be sent out of Benin with some chiefs and servants, all right, accorded with some chiefs and servants to an area by the sea to establish his own kingdom. So he was sent, is more or less like an exile, sent out of his homeland, never to return, but for the fact that he's the son of a king, the heir apparent, he was accorded with some chiefs and servants. Disastrous advice. So he went on, sent on exile. All right. I think I should. Okay. Awesome. Now let's proceed. It was more or less like being banned. Okay, so he was sent on exile, accorded with chiefs and servants. You can imagine sending somebody away and you still according with chiefs and servants, like an escort. Interesting. So let's proceed. Now, on his arrival, now let's not forget, he was sent towards a particular location, which was, by the sea. All right. By the sea. Okay. That was where he took his bearing from. Now, on his arrival, Iginua, the exiled man, met with some Ijaws, all right? On exile, met some Ijaws. Okay, this is another tribe on its own. Now, and these Ijaws took him along with his followers by canoe to an island where they finally settled. So, can we say he was aided by the Jaws, took him and his servants, took him and his servants or his followers. Let me write this clearly. Took him and his servant on a canoe to an island where they finally settled. Island where they finally settled. And most of the Shekiri, this settlement is known as the Shekiri Kingdom till date. So that was how the kingdom ITSEKIRI came to pass. Something good out of a disastrous situation. So I believe that is well understood. Now, And ITSEKIRI is the capital of Sekiri. ITSEKIRI. ITSEKIRI is the capital. Alright. ITSEKIRI case in the kingdom was rather ruled by Olu. Alright, Olu happens to be like the king of ITSEKIRI. Now, with this being said, now let's talk about the Urubos. Urubu people. Urubu people. Now, what about them? Now, a lot of scholars, very few among them, like Abraka, Agbon, Ogun, and Olumu, among many others, they believe that the Urhobo people originated from the Ijaws. All right, origin Ijaws. All right, they originated from the Ijaws. Now, according to Ugeli and Agbara, it's different version. That's Ugeli. That's the Ugeli version. Ugeli. The names are some. Ugeli believes that Urhobo are from Ujo, while the Agbon and Abraka believes that they are migrants from Benin. Migrants from Benin, according to Abraka. Now, but what we're going to talk about here in particular is that Urhobo people are found in the Niger Delta region. Niger Delta, they are found in the Niger Delta region. All right. Now, Urhobo village had its own traditional institution headed by a ruler. Like they use a monarch, a ruler, but in the sense that in place of Oba or Olu, Oba in the case of Yorubas, Olu in the case of ITSEKIRI, here it is referred to as Ovie. That's the traditional head of the transitional institution is headed by the Ovie, which is the ruler. Now, the Urhobo society were divided into age sets corresponding with youths, middle age, and elders. 3 categories, just like we have tiers of government here. In this Urhobo system, it was also a system whereby they have age sets. We have the first one as the youths, middle age, and the elders. So we have that as that. Under the Urhobos, we have youths, we have middle age, and we have elders. Okay, now let's proceed. Now let's talk about the Ijaws themselves. Let me get my duster. Now, the Ijaw. Now, this group, or the people of Ijaw, are referred to as the major ethnic group in Niger Delta region. This is the major ethnic group in the Niger Delta region, the Ijaws. All right. Now, they were scattered in small fishing settlements in creeks of the river Niger. I remember this question very well. I don't know why. It's been years now that I've written this exam, and every time I come across any question, that I came across in the exam, then I used to remember. I remember vividly. The question was set like this: the people of Ijaw lived in dash. Lived in dash. Creeks of the rivers of Niger. I remember this question very well. You never can tell. They might still repeat it. So we have some attendance on the stream. People are not marking the register, and you are supposed to mark register as you are joining this class. And how do you do that? You are supposed to let us know your name, or maybe wave or say good morning or something, so we can acknowledge your presence. And if you are here to also smash the like button, do well to do that now. Smash the like button. So with this being said, let's hop straight into it. So they are the major ethnic group in the Niger Delta region. Right now, they are scattered, or they were scattered in small fishing settlements in creeks of river Niger. Small fishing settlement okay, small fishing settlements. All right, small fishing settlements in the creeks of the river Niger. In the creeks of river Niger. Miss Martha, you're on the stream. Miss Martha, are you offering this course? Are you not in 100 level second semester? This course is for 200 level first semester. Although you are still going to do it in your 200 level first semester. So you can be here and learn in advance. So it's welcome. We're having ENT102. That's an introduction to entrepreneurship for management for BISADMIN by 2 o'clock. Let's not forget. So we have that as that. Now, the JAWS, okay. Now the house system is, now in the JAWS we have the house system. In the society of the JAWS, what is obtainable in the society of the JAWS? Oh, awesome. She said she knows. Do you know that you have also not submitted your assignments? Do you know of that one too, man? Now, it is obtainable in the society of the JAWS what is referred to as the house system. All right? House system. Now, the major ethnic groups of northern Nigeria, I'm going to list them out for us now. We have about 6 of them. Major ethnic groups of northern Nigeria. All right. Of northern Nigeria. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have the Hausa. We have the Kanem Borno. Kanem Borno. we have the Nupe, we have the Igala, and we have the Jukun. I so much the history of the people of Igala. The people of Igala and the people of Jukun, they have so much interesting origin. Jukun as well as Kanem Bonun, they also have an interesting origin, and the Tiv. So those are the major ethnic group of northern Nigeria. Now let's proceed. So before we call it a wrap for today, we are going to take the Hausas. We are going to look into the origins of the Hausas. All right. Now let me take this off so we can have enough space. Now, what to know? The Hausa people represent one of the important and politically dominant group in northern Nigeria. Politically dominant, all right, in the northern Nigeria. And in the year 2000, the population was estimated about 20 million in the year 2000. That is a lot. Population in the year 2000, about 20 million. At the year 2000, it was estimated at about 20 million. Now, just like we've been treating other tribes, we have different versions to the origin of each tribe. Now, under Hausas, we are going to first look at the version of the Bayajida version. Bayajida version. Now, the Bayajida, okay, not Bayajida, I mean. Now, the Bayajida version is said to be the most authentic oral explanation of the Hausa origin. Most authentic oral explanation of the Hausa origin. The most authentic oral. Where did I put authentic? I've misplaced authentic. Pardon me. But it's said to be the most authentic oral explanation. That's the Bayajida version. Now, what makes it the most, or what makes it generally believed to be the most authentic version? Now, Bayajida is believed to be the founder or the hero, just like we have the man of the ITSEKIRI, Iginua. Here in the case of Hausas, according to the Bayajida version, Bayajida himself happens to be the hero. According to this version, is believed to be the hero of the Hausa state. Believed to be the hero of the Hausa state. Alright, is believed to have been the hero of Hausa states. Now, he was also believed to have come from where we call Bagda to Kanem Borno. Bearing from, pardon me with the pronunciation of the names, it seems more like an Hausa name to me, as Bagda. Let me write it out before I say the wrong thing, so I don't mislead people. You have it as a bag, all right? Baghdad. If this was a Telegram class, I would have requested that one of the students helps in pronunciation, maybe an Hausa student or a student that understands Hausa will help in pronouncing this. So he came from here, then he made his way into Kanem Borno. Alright, he made his way into, okay, it's Kanem, not Karnem. Kanem. Kanem Borno. Alright, and hence to Hausa land in present Nigeria. Now, let's stop here for today. Our time is fast spent. We're having other classes by 2, and I still have to make preparations for such classes for the class. So thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you've been able to gain a thing or two in today's class. Okay, no assignments. Maybe in our next class I'll give us an assignment, but you are expected to snap your notes, the notes you've taken down, snap it and send it to your respective WhatsApp classes. Then I'll review them. Thank you very much, everyone, once again, and I look forward to seeing you in subsequent tutorials. Bye bye.